Hey guys, this is a house that's in the process of being renovated. It they called me because the air conditioner wasn't working. Condenser fan motor was not turning. It's getting power. Capacitor is good. Compressor's running, but not my condenser fan motor. And this is a straight cool with a furnace. So we're fixing to change the motor. Stay tuned. Like I said, I checked the capacitor and it was good. All my wires were connected. It was just acting like it was not getting voltage. Like somehow it is shorted. Nothing. Tell you what, while I got this disconnected like this, let's ohm those out and see if something's not connected. All right, this is my common to start. 110 ohms. Common to run. Nothing. That's open. Do y'all see that? Common to run is open. So that's why it wasn't running. As you see, wires are intact. Must be a break somewhere in the motor. we went with an OEM motor on this one. Just to make things easier. And by the way, this little trick right here you see me using, one of my viewers suggested that. I happen to learn a lot from the viewers. Make sure set screws going into the flat part of the shaft. All right. All of these holes are nearly stripped. All right, I tested this capacitor and I look back on my records, it's less than a year old. So I'm going to continue to use it. Those are my two power wires, run and common, and as you see, this run goes from here to the other side of the contactor. So we could put that over there if we had a spade for it. And this is start. It goes to fan on the capacitor. Now let's see if it'll turn on. boiler. Let's check pressures real quick. I see it icing up, coming from the coil, going back to the compressor. Like the blower is not running or something. Alright, this blue wire is going to be my common. It says I'm pulling 3 amps. What in the world? I think I need to check that blower. Spiders running everywhere. That might be why it's freezing off. Ow. All right, let's check this capacitor up here. I'm trying to lean back so y'all can see that. I hope this is it. Nope. Capacitor is good. What in the world? Ow, that motor is hot. Two motors. Lovely. Guys, I just switched lenses on this. Y'all tell me if y'all like the wider view. I'll do the rest of the video and I would offer to take off the old motor, but before I even got started, I was told by the owner, get it running. So that is what we're going to do. The battery's about dead. I think she's dead. I don't think that budged. Fellow working in the house here says it's too hot to work. Like I said, they're trying to renovate, so I'm hoping to get in some air. That ain't budging. Ow. Let's get our puller. There we go. I'm trying to be real careful not to put these screws in my set screw hole. I have done that in the past, and it complicates things. don't know if they have a lightning strike or what. I don't normally see condenser fan motors that have failed like that. Another one. Still don't know what size I'm going to need it. The label's covered up. Alright, half horsepower, 2.4 amps, 1050 RPM. 2.4 amps. Let's see what we got. Alright, this is rated at 3.6 amps, 208, 230. Half horsepower, we're going to use a 10 microfarad capacitor. This has leads long enough where I don't have to splice. Let me see, we want the leads to come out lean two of them. Oops. Let me see about washing this first. That's all of that. Alright, I want the leads to come out right here.
morning?
All right, how are you?
I'm good. How you like the van?
I love it. Gives me plenty of room.
Yep. I had one of these, only it was shorter.
And willing to learn, they can go a long way.
Kind of skeptical on it because I had a really good friend of mine, Joe Shoe. He was in Missouri. And my son actually helped him a little bit do some stuff, so he kind of likes doing it. He was asking me about a recovery unit if I could find out. So I don't know if I found that one there. But no, Joe, he messed himself up bad. 100-degree days, and he was Hvac in the system. Had a bottle that was already probably half or 3/4 full already. Started putting that, hot Freon in there. Which, them pressures of them bottles can get over 600 then.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
That tank blew.
A tank blew. A recovery drum?
Recovery drum blew. Yep. Blew one of his arms clear off. Blew his other one off between his elbow and his wrist. Because he was actually turning the valve on the tank whenever.
Yeah, I've never quite heard of that.
But I don't think it was actually a recovery drum. I think it was actually an old Freon tank. One of the older ones that you could reclaim back into,
Ooh.
But yeah, it blew a chunk out of his shin bone, out of his leg. That man, it messed him up for life.
I gotta say, I never heard of something like that happening. That's why I say a recovery drum. They're supposed to have safeties on them where the pressure gets too high, they just blow off like an LP tank.
I think this was an old Freon tank that they was using for a recovery.
Oh, it's a hard lesson to learn.
Yeah, it is. But he's been doing it for 20+ years. I mean, he was talking about retiring in like 5-6 years,
Yeah.
But man, we had a car come in one day. It was working on it, and they put propane in the air conditioning on it.
It works.
Yeah.
But it's highly.
What you do if you have a front end collision, though?
It's explosive. It actually works in some of the new refrigerants that are coming out. They got a little bit of propane in them.
They're explosive then, or?
No, they are what they call mildly flammable.
Okay.
It's like they won't sustain a flame by themselves, but if you mix it with oxygen, it will burn.
I got a friend of mine, his daughter just became a veterinarian. I mean, it takes them 7 to 9 years to become a vet. And you can become a doctor in 6.
Oh.
But there's more to a veterinary than there is a doctor. As far as what all they gotta know, it's just crazy.
Well, I guess you got to imagine a veterinary has to work on multiple different species. A doctor only has to work on one.
Yeah, you got one heat duct in there that you got to pull up, screw to the floor. The whole thing's dropping.
Yeah, the boot's coming out.
Huh?
The boot's coming out.
Everything's attached underneath. I think it's on a hard pipe. That's what it feels like. But it just comes loose from on the floor. Just got to cut a little bit of wood out so it'll pull up in there. Wood in there. That's all Jack. Yes, that's it. Kurt lives right beside you, doesn't he? He goes, no, he moved.
I did.
That's actually a pretty decent place out there, though, isn't it?
Where we used to live?
Yeah, right on the creek.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It just needs to be taken care of.
Where'd you move to?
Down on the river.
Oh, you're still on the river, though?
Not on the creek, on the river. I'm on, you know where, all right, y'all forgive me, that fella was talking to me. All right, these are my wires here. This white wire goes to run. All of these right here are my run. These are my common over here. I got blue on cool, red on heat, and yellow and black are not used. If I wanted to put one on ACC, I'd have to take these two off. ACC is just for if you got one speed for everything, fan, heat, cool. So you can't put anything on these if you have something on ACC. I'm gonna leave it like that. My two capacitor wires are not marked. That's why I'm running my run wire to here. All right, I just have to mount that up, crank this thing back up, and hope it runs. All right, let's see how long it takes me to get this situated. This little grommet's gonna have two wires in it that it did not have before. One of the capacitor wires, and this fan has another speed, so it's got two more wires. Almost there. Voila. Let's check amps on that blower motor real quick. The box says it was rated at 3.6. Panel is off. And we're on our blue wire here. 3.28. They're about to have some cool air now. I replaced the compressor in this thing about 2 years ago. I feel it moving the heat. Let's check pressures. Is this R22? Yes, R22. I've probably got MO99 in there. So there you go, it's hot inside. I've already changed the filter. System's good to go. Sorry about the blurry picture there at the end. I hope you enjoyed that video. I know it was long, but there was a lot to do. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, how about like and subscribe? And I'll catch you all on the next one.